Good morning, ladies, gents, and envy. How y'all doing? As you guys can hear, I'm still a little bit sick from my cold and stuff, but I am going to be making a Let's Play like I promised. I believe in keeping my word. That's one thing I'll always do. The last few days I've been sick with like some kind of cold. I'm unsure what it is. I think I might have the flu or something. I normally sound really sweet and stuff, but now I sound like all under the weather and stuff. So anyway, I promised you guys this game, and it's because, you guys voted for it, that too, but what was I gonna say, I actually originally played this at a place called Fun and Games back when I was a kid in Honesdale. Wasted a lot of quarters on it, too. One of my friends, Dan, when he had his 14th birthday and I was 12 at the time. Well, I used to play this coin game, Fun and Games, where like, I don't know, it's like you dropped a coin in and then you get like tokens and stuff. The tokens were worth 10 points, well I had 50 of them throughout my life and I used them for 5 posters for him that day. He was my friend. And I go way back. Sad to say he won't talk to me no more though. But that's how life is, you win some, you lose some. At least my friend Josh from high school still talks to me. There's 2 Joshes. There's one Josh I don't get along with from elementary, and then there's one Josh from high school. Whoa! Oh, there's a burger. You know, Krusty burgers are basically quarter pounders with cheese, which I find super interesting. Kind of help, especially when you have unlimited lives in this. See? I barely ever made it past this game back when I was a kid, though. I was 7 at the time when I played this game, anyway. You know, my mom used to work at a place, or she used to work at Fun and Games, so what I would do was I'd often make sand art there or golf. I wasn't too big a fan of the playpens and stuff at that age. I was more into, I don't know, I like to create stuff. I like relaxing hobbies like golf, so that's what I do. If I were feeling better, I'd probably want to go golfing. It does remind me of this place called Carousel Water Park when I was a kid, too. And I would often play mini golf there, and my dad and sister would ride the go-karts. That's Krusty. I barely laughed like that.
Oh, you ready? Go!
Third. Oh man. You know that 63 is my favorite number for a reason. It has to do with Super Mario 63. I think a lot of people mistake it for Rule 63 because of me being trans and stuff. But it's actually not the case at all. Believe it or not. Super Mario 63 was one of the first Flash games where I create stuff, so I was pretty happy about it. So yeah, later today, if I'm feeling, well, even regardless of if I feel better, I'll probably be making another Let's Play for Olympic Pass, since you guys wanted that too. Whoa. I got my Astrodial the other day while Mom got it for me. It's good, and I also got my Spyro and Electrum. Oh cool, Millhouse just helped us out. Too bad the kid's not a meme. I think you got that. Millhouse is not a meme, is a meme. Oh. Well, that worked. Your hair's good, Marge. I've always found Burns goons to be very, very interesting creatures. Oh, by the way, that pink ape, I actually shared a photo of it on Reddit and so called it a Quidgy bow because that's basically what it was a reference to. You know, from the episode Bart the Genius. You guys have ever seen that one? I hope to goodness my cold goes away in time, though. Regardless, I've got therapy during tomorrow, I think, and I'm going to be seeing him. He's actually a pretty good therapist. I'm going to have to tell him about my medication, though, how one of them was making me. Basically, I want nothing to do with it. It's taking away my appetite and stuff. I'm not the type. I love to eat. Because I'm airless, as you guys know, so food's one pleasure I do have. And those rabbits are adorable, I think. I have a love for rabbits. My very first rabbit I had, his name is Hoppy. He was Mini Rex, and what I used to do for him a long time ago was because he used to not be fed very well from my father and grandmother, so I used to sneak vegetables into a little baggie in my pocket when I was a kid, and I didn't put salad dressing in anything either, so it was good for him. So what I did was I would sneak it. Basically, I would sneak I would go outside late at night, and then I would, I'd go out in the middle of the night, and then I would, stealthily go past the motion light and feed the rabbit. He was very, very happy about that. He was my friend. As you guys know, my persona is also a purple rabbit. I'm thinking about expanding the story again, or possibly just, doing more artwork, maybe some stuff at Microsoft Paint again. Just awesome. I love this gigantic crusty balloon. I think it's adorable. Whoa! So Smithers was controlling it. That's good to know. Discount cemetery, oh dear. Didn't Dr. Nick, dig up stuff from the cemetery? No, it's very unethical to do that, even if it's for transplants and stuff. It's actually a crime. They call that grave desecration. To me, that's one of the worst things you can do, because the dead are very sacred. You don't disrespect the dead like that. I was taught that anyway. You know, we're almost done, so, I'm gonna get something to drink and maybe have some lunch. I did get Shirley Temple soda, which I'm very excited about. To, take it easy, have a good day, be sure to eat your vegetables and fruit. I certainly will when I'm feeling better. And, just have a good one. I love y'all, and be sure to follow me on Blogger, as that's what my blog is now, Z063, and I do have vegan art stuff for my Tuesday adventures, which I'll be working on today, and I have several socials in the description. Okay, love y'all.